everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Last time we got Eve back from Cerberus, well, from Cercash. Cerberus tried to take her, but we were like, no. So, today, we're going to be continuing, and one of the first things we're going to do, we have a couple of things we can do. We got Rex's scouts to go after, we've got a Turian presence on Tachanka here to deal with, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to explore the rest of the Krogan DMZ, and then we're going to investigate that Cerberus presence on Tachanka. Let's see, looks like we got some fuel here. Here. Looks like more fuel. If anything else? Nope. Cool. Alright, let's see what Cerberus is up to. Morning, 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 Morio. Ocho Radio. Nice. Hi, Nazo. How you doing? I'm actually not in the Discord chat right now, but I can be if you want me to. Ohio gozaimasu. Well, in my case, it's more like good afternoon, but yes, Ohio gozaimasu to you. And I actually playtested this last night with, I think it was Javik and Rex, and that did not go well. So I think this time, I'm going to take James and Rex. Let's take the two meatheads with us on what is sure to be a meatheady combat mission. Switch you. Let's see. Better shield regeneration. Shield boost. Ooh, that could be better. Let's see. I want the Cerberus Harrier. Stick it to those damn Cerbies, am I right? And let's see, do I want a shotgun or do I want a sniper rifle? Something with headshots. Popped into Discord. Alright. I will hop in there. Hey! Hello.
I think someone else popped in before you did.
Huh. Well. Yeah,
Who else popped?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought,
Net's,
somebody else popped for a sec.
Yep, Net's there. Hey, let's see, should I give Rex the Claymore or the gas shotgun?
I don't know, I just turned off your stream on mobile. I'm gonna go on, on my monitor in my room.
Alright, okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. Yep, Claymore.
Where you headed?
Carnifex. And then let's see, James is fine as he is. Here we go.
Where are you headed?
Investigating the Cerberus presence on ye olde Tachanka.
Oh, okay.
Auto living
Oh,
room.
that's
I'm saving those 4 points for something else. I don't know what. Probably gonna max out throw or warp or. Oh no, I'm gonna max out my combat mastery first before I focus on anything else, I think.
Right.
Cerberus' landing forces away from the Tachanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
Play Spectre War Stream.
Knock it out.
Yep.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting.
Ooh, it's the hazard version of the map.
Alright, let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
Let's do this.
Hey, James. be useful for once. Give my assault and sniper rifle the incendiary power up. Well, yeah, thank you. I don't care about the pistol. Let's see. Ooh. Looks like we got the drop on them. Hello there.
Hello, game.
I have a visual on an inbound Cerberus cruiser. The cannon fire's clearing the way. If that ship makes it to the
It says, hello there, Claymore, Claymore, Claymore. Hogwarts Legacy is working for me again. Nice.
Good for you.
There was a meme I saw not that long ago. My brother sent it to me. It's Wingardium Leviosa, not Leviosa. And the goose says, alright.
Is that the one with the clip of Voldemort saying it like he's taking a huge shit?
Yeah,
no turrets for you.
Basically, the reason he did it was because, again, like, you know how witches can get potential, basically, so... It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Oh, okay, man. That's one still the,
Yes, you do.
The old...
Actually, Rex, speaking of which, switch over to it. What are you doing? Get away from me, you damn low-key reject.
Does it go up to the higher standard, Cerberus troopers when, after the Citadel raid?
I have no idea. This is my first time playing with this mod.
Because to me that would make logical sense. That, like, you would actually have to start fighting higher divisions of Cerberus troops after that.
Yeah. Now I could install the, I could install the mod that shuts Kailang up, and then uninstall the Immersive Thessia mod, because they're both incompatible with each other. But, I've got time before the coup to do this. So if you're interested in me shutting up Kailang, you have from now until the end of Priority to Tachanka to let me know about that.
Well, he doesn't get a lot of Kailang doesn't really have a lot of dialogue until Festival.
Right,
like,
and the Shut Up Lang mod actually skips the Thessia fight completely. You still fight him at the Cerberus HQ from my understanding, he just doesn't shit-talk you.
Honestly, if you're gonna do like a cooler thing to do would just to keep Kailang's dialogue minimal.
Unfortunately, there isn't really a happy medium. It's either all the dialogue or none of the dialogue. Oh.
They're pulling the plug.
Well, this is how I would do it. All right, I wouldn't have him. I wouldn't have him talking at all during the fight. Obviously.
Right.
Like you pretty much cut. You pretty much cut all. You pretty much cut all dialogue during the fight. And when he says stupid stuff like
oh shit! Fuck you! Get away from me!
Like when he says.
I hate Dragoons. I hate Dragoons like, so much.
For example, when he says stupid stuff like there's only one way this ends, and Cerberus thanks you for all your help, that sort of thing.
I mean, that's cut from the Thessia fight in the mod, which removes all of his lines, and the Thessia fight itself is cut completely.
The only bit of dialogue I might keep with Lang is stuff like this, someone would like to talk like that. Because if his dialogue is very minimal, then he doesn't sound as like stupid or cringy.
He still sounds like a douchebag because it's Troy Baker. I mean, no offense to Troy Baker, but he can only he's got a type. He's been kind of voice cast type as that one douchebag.
I think that's why I like I didn't realize, like, I knew he had some range when I used to watch him back in like the 4Kids days. But I didn't realize how much vocal range Mark Thompson has. Hell, I didn't know he did like half. I didn't even know he did like half of the Star Wars audiobooks back in the day. I like his Han.
I like his Han, and I like his EU Thrawn.
no, I actually like both of his Thrawns and most definitely his Han Solo. His Han Solo is like almost perfect.
Yeah, like
I still don't.
like he could pass as a voice double for Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I still don't think he does Darth Vader very well. I'm pretty sure Jonathan Davis has the monopoly there.
When did he do Darth Vader?
So I did the unabridged audiobook for Force Unleashed 2, at least the abridged audiobook for Dark Lord Rise of Darth Vader, which again I do plan on doing unabridged because I have the full book that I can listen to.
Ooh. Let's see. Bonus power. Use 2 powers in a row by giving the first power a 15% chance to cause no cooldown, or increase power, damage, and force bonuses by 25% and duration by 25%. Ooh, that's a toughie.
But yeah, no, he does the abridged,
Bonus.
And I know I know, unabridged, always unabridged. I know, Net, I know. No, believe me, a lot of the abridged audiobooks that I did before, I am gonna go back and do unabridged because I want to know more. Like you know my view on abridged audiobooks. It's a basic gist of the story, and that's it. But in that basic gist, he does a really good Darth Vader, like a really good Darth Vader.
I'm surprised you haven't commented on 2 things. 1, Rex is on this mission. 2, there are Dragoons in the house.
I'm pretty sure you have a mod that allows Rex playable, so I don't question that. Dragoons, I just expect as like part of the variant Cerberus mod that you added.
Yes and no. It's part of the it's part of the ARC mod that it puts Dragoons into the N7 missions, and it's also why and this version of Tuchanka is the hazard. It's the hazard version of the map.
Oh, okay. Now, Net. Sorry.
Although I kind of find it funny that the hazard Tuchanka version of the map is, it's the same map, but it takes place at night.
Now, Net, sorry if unnecessary isn't a kind word. I should have said a basic gist of the novel, like a summary. If the novel were cut to, and again, I do understand why people don't like abridged audiobooks. I like them because they're just like, quick little versions of the stories. Obviously, again, I am going to go through the unabridged, so chill, okay?
It's Net. He doesn't know how to chill.
He says that was my words, by the way. Yeah, and by the way, I didn't. Okay, so I didn't call it unnecessary.
Cannon control
you did say
restored.
just
Targeting
okay.
enabled.
Yeah, no, like for example, if you're on a car ride and you're only going to be on the road for a few hours, an unabridged audiobook or an abridged audiobook is fine. Because, I get to listen to a great little Star Wars story on the way,
Right.
It's not, like, as detailed as a book, but it's good enough for the road. And my dad seems to be enjoying them.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational...
But, again, I do plan on going through the unabridged version, because, again, I want more details. I'm that big into the Star Wars EU at this point with the books that, like, I want to go over, because, again, I love the abridged version of Focus. Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Good work.
It's pretty much never fine. But I do get your perspective. Thank you. But like I said, I love the abridged version of a book like Cloak of Deception. How much do you think I'm going to love the unabridged? That's what I'm getting at.
And we gain the Tuchanka's planetary defense cannon as a war asset.
Unread messages at your private terminal.
But this does mean I have to go through Rogue Planet and Tatooine Ghost again, so... Fun.
Ooh, a new news article on Cerberus.
Javik implants. Oh my god.
Aresh. Oh, that's the biotic who we found on Pragia.
Yeah, the crazy mother.
He killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Alright, now
cool. It added positive consequences to Jack letting him live.
Yeah. Ooh, full defense turrets. Oh yeah, we gotta take care of that.
Sometimes they're mostly faithful, but I've seen some that butcher it. If you haven't read it, you won't have a clue if it was the butcher.
I feel like the Revenge of the Sith abridged one was one of the ones that got butchered.
Say that again?
The population of the colony world of Tyvor
A revamped Sith abridged. What are you talking about?
I don't understand.
Revenge of the
Reapers
Sith?
have been taking people
Yes.
It was self-inflicted.
That got two versions. It got an abridged and an unabridged. Both.
Yeah, I listened to the abridged before the unabridged, and the abridged one was botched.
Deaths would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Thank you, Cliff.
Again,
That'll be all.
it's the difference between basic gist and
Busy?
it's the difference between basic
have
gist
time if
and
you'd like to
the
talk.
full story.
In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It
I
took
don't
them
plan on going
centuries
through
to
like the
conquer
6
Protheans.
films,
We're
like
not
the
quite so
novelizations of
widespread,
those,
but
until
it
I've
would
gone
still
through
take
most
at
of the
least 100
EU
years.
already.
It's
The
selfish.
novelization of Sith,
I
at
keep
least,
thinking that
has
if
a
we
reference
fail,
to Legacy
I'm
of the
only
Jedi.
109, Shepard. I could live
Ooh,
to see
nice.
the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives.
Look at it this
Maybe
way,
it's not
Liara.
such a privilege
When you
to
reach
outlive so many.
even when you reach 500 years
So
of age,
much
you can be
death.
the old, back in my day, Joseph Joestar.
Revenge of the Sith, yeah. When she reaches 500, she's still gonna look good though. Just keep that in mind.
And then at 900, that's when she enters her cranky granny arena phase.
Don't drive
That's
yourself
something I've
crazy
noticed about the
this,
Asari. They
Still
like
in the fight.
remain consistently
Only because you're
attractive
still
even in their
driving it
granny
forward.
stage. I'm like,
We finally have
damn,
other
you got
leaders on our
jilfs
side,
there.
but none will take us as far as you can.
What was it?
Sometimes
Donnelly
I
said he
wonder how
wanted to
you do
spend
it.
his waning years in an Asari retirement home.
I think
Oh,
of the people
God.
I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
Look
I
at
feel
all
better
these
already.
jilfs.
Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later? A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what
No,
I expected.
Me
I wanted
neither.
to tell you, Nihilus, I
He
actually
was
finished
a little
Scoundrels.
cold
Yep.
when I tried to talk.
What did you think?
I understand the shock of waking up again.
Very good.
His
I was
species
surprised,
gone.
actually.
But
Yeah.
a Prothean,
It's
Shepard.
honestly one of
There's
my
so much it could
one
tell
of
us.
my more underrated Zahn novels. Although I guess
No, it is.
that might change when I read Survivor's Quest. I don't know. And then
Yeah,
some of his
no,
short
I-
stories in the Tales books. Ooh, we've got a lot to go through here. Oh, this one's kind of related to what we'll be doing later today. Task Force Aurora. I have uncovered documentation that points to the fact that scientist and infamous oddity hunter Dr. Garrett Bryson is running a super-secret task force on the Reapers for the Alliance, and they are not telling us about it. Why is it a secret? I hereby challenge the Alliance and Admiral Hackett to come clean and tell us what exactly they are investigating with Task Force Aurora. Is it Spider-Man? I want photos of Spider-Man. I want evidence linking Spider-Man to the Reapers. I'm just
Is
imagining.
his name Jameson or something?
No, but I'm just imagining, like, Bernard.Plim, but I'm just imagining him being voiced by J.K. Simmons. And he's
I
just...
tried to contact Admiral Hackett myself! I've tried to contact Admiral Hackett myself, but he refuses to comment! What is he hiding from us? What exactly are they investigating with Task Force Aurora?
Leaked vid. It comes from Omega. Ooh. A message from your dedicated Talon fighters live from Omega. Servers may have taken over Omega, but that doesn't mean they've won. This is our territory, our home, and we won't stand idly by while Cerberus turns this place into a prison. Stand strong, Omega. The Talons have not abandoned you. We shall not rest until Cerberus is out of Omega and your homes are returned to you. The Talons. If you can see this message, we would like to extend an offer of recruitment as Talon Codebreakers. Please follow our Talon communication feed for more information on current operations. Nyreen Kandros.
Nice.
That Nyreen person seems like they have a good head on their shoulders. I wonder if we'll meet them later.
Gee, I wonder.
Leaked email.
No, I like a lot of these emails. They're very lore friendly and world building.
Albright Olos, the 10th of the Illuminated Primacy, most incandescent one. Was this written by a Hanar? Yep.
Yeah, it says most incandescent one. At your behest, this one has analyzed our current civil disorder. A schism has formed in regards to the collectors as a remnant of the enkindlers. There is a genuine confusion about their place in the Manas tradition. Do they represent a swifter current to ride towards enlightenment? Or are they a heretical typhoon of ignorance? Were the Reapers responsible for enkindling the enkindlers? This one has heard these queries, and more discussions on these topics have led to uncharacteristic outbursts, improper behavior, and crude language, even spurts of violence noted. On a fanatical fringe, this one has reported Kolai zealots contacting the collectors, worshipping them, and even sacrificing their colonies to the Reapers. This one believes this theocentric maelstrom must end before the sect of Kolai weakens us further. It is clear to the sane souls that the collectors are nothing more than recreants serving machine gods. They extinguish rather than enkindle. Yet the people have a crisis of faith and yearn for edifying answers from an illustrious source. Kameen, a most humble seneschal.
Well, that kind of speaks to the whole thing with the Hanar ambassador trying to, sell out his homeworld.
Yep.
And this looks like the invaders still come. I hear the screams of battle in the distance. They are beyond imagining. Why do we fight them? They are the voices of gods. They claim to be our salvation through destruction. I lie here. I can barely move. I can barely see. But I hear them. I believe them. The hegemony lied. Maybe they are telling us the truth.
Oh boy.
That would be a... Ooh. Glyph found a match between Eva Corey and Cerberus. The original unpublished Cerberus Manifesto was broadcast throughout Arcturus Station in 2157. During the transmission, the Elusive Man mentions the death of two humans, Ben Hislop and Eva Corey, who I'm unable to find any information about. There's absolutely nothing in the broker network that references these two, which means that someone went through an extraordinary amount of effort to erase all trace of them. The only reference I can find is in a redacted Turian intelligence report called the Arca Monolith Incident. I'll see if we can get anything out of the Primarch, but considering how critically important he is to ensuring a Krogan-Turian alliance, it's too risky to push any further. In the meantime, I'll keep Glyph on the case. That's a reference to the comic Evolution.
Oh, I know. Believe me, the second you mentioned the Arca Monolith and the Ava Kari and Ben Hislop, I'm like, okay,
that was the whole thing with Decius and Saren.
Yeah, I'm wondering how Ashley would feel if she found out her grandfather hired the Elusive back in the day.
I don't think General Williams knew what he would become, to be fair. Wasn't that before he became...
Here's the thing. General Williams, at least in the comic, seemed to be a bit more anti-alien than she was. If I'm being honest. But again, it doesn't mean that she is his it doesn't mean that she is her grandfather, you know?
And hey, thanks. Good to see Jack still being Jack. One of a kind, point-to-point comm server you're talking about the other day. Do you have any information on its whereabouts? I got something better. Check your front door. But is it locked in a service facility? Not anymore. This will be invaluable for the Crucible. Thank you, Miss Goto. You're the brilliant astrophysicist, Prof. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you would not believe how many credits Cerberus leaves just lying around in the open. It's like they all have money to burn. And
pretty much.
The things this Prothean must have seen. Not sure what to make of Javik. Okay, now this is the interesting shit. The keyword search for Antolin. And this is all from the Cerberus News Network, back when that was a thing in Mass Effect 2.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, CT.
Hey, CT.
Article 1 of 5. Alarms rang throughout the Solarian system of Antlion yesterday when an alien ship bearing a strong AI signature triggered fears of a Geth attack. Ranko Turwin, director of Near-Orbital Security, explained, when evidence of powerful AI heuristics were detected on board, our security forces thought it was the vanguard of a Geth invasion. However, we consulted Quarian scientific advisors who assured us that the signals failed to match any known Geth signature. According to Turwin, the biggest surprise came next. The ship's intelligence then communicated with us. It asked us to calculate the value of pi to the first outside consultants. To the first quadrillion digits. Some 20 questions followed after that, all of them beyond our realm of expertise. We're currently waiting advice from outside consultants before proceeding. As yet, the ship matches no known alien species. August 15th, 2185. Breakthrough in communication with Antlion Ghost Ship. A breakthrough today in the case of the mysterious ghost ship in the Antlion system. Famed exobiologist Jordan Detweiler from MIT's Extraterrestrial Studies Group traveled to the ship, now held in quarantine. Detweiler engaged the ship's AI system, which has been piloting the craft for an undetermined number of years, and appears to be the sole sentient life form aboard. Given previous failed communication attempts, Detweiler explained how he succeeded. In rudimentary terms, it was an IQ test. The ship's AI was determining that we weren't some band of dullard space pirates, that we understood things like quantum string theory, emergent systems, and a host of other advanced concepts. I was able to satisfy its demands and gain access to the interior. I need to do more analysis, but I think this is the exo-archaeological find of the century. I will say that the ship appears to be at least 8,000 years old. August 19th, 2185. MIT exobiologist claims astonishing Antlion ghost ship discovery. The scientific community is abuzz today after the latest report from MIT exobiologist Jordan Detweiler was filed last night from the Antlion system, where he's currently investigating a mysterious ghost ship. Claiming a breakthrough, Detweiler writes, "What I've discovered is nothing short of astonishing. This so-called derelict ship isn't derelict at all. It appears that an alien race has downloaded its consciousness to a massive array of quantum computers on board the vessel. It is my belief these aliens now reside entirely in a virtual world, and have been there for at least 8,000 years. Detweiler estimates the population of the virtual world numbers close to 1 billion individuals. He explains, the ship's AI is something of a caretaker to these people, or even a god depending on how you look at it. More importantly, the AI is now requesting our help. It says the power failure is imminent and threatens the entire virtual civilization." So you can see where the comparisons to that ancient warship come into play. I don't even remember the name of it. I think Oh, it was the Aurora.
Oh yeah, the one from Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah. Only in this case, I hope there's not a Wraith in there.
Yeah, you would hope not.
That's the Wraith? She's hot! McKay! Just saying. August 20... Yeah, I'm gonna go through all of these if that's okay. August 21st, 2185. Opinions mixed after discovery of ghost ship virtual civilization. Opinions were plentiful this week after MIT's Jordan Detweiler stunned the scientific world when he revealed the existence of a virtual alien civilization residing in a derelict ghost ship. Niran Patalung, a Buddhist scholar at the Center for Religious Studies in Bangkok, said, "I'm struck by the parallels to ancient human beliefs in reincarnation. Clearly, life does not end for these aliens when they die. Their souls, if you will, simply re-inhabit other virtual personalities and continue living." Thomas Copeland, spokesman for an Earth-based atheist group, disagreed. "That's true until you pull the plug. Then what? All these souls just wink out, and that's that." Those who would latch onto this incident as proof of some higher level of existence are simply projecting their own wishful thinking onto digital noise. Mr. Padalung replied, one man's noise is another man's music. Perhaps in his next life, Mr. Copeland will be less tone deaf." Shots fired. August 24th, 2185. Galaxy remains riveted to ongoing ghost ship saga. Galaxy remains riveted to the ongoing saga of the AI-driven ghost ship, now in danger of perishing because of dwindling energy reserves. Evolutionary biologists have jumped into the fray with one claiming the extinction of the virtual alien race is a natural order of things. Face it, Turian scientist Elgis Paramon argued. These aliens were clever, but they weren't clever enough to build a better battery. Their lack of foresight is a failure to adapt to changing conditions. Their species represents an evolutionary dead end, and their civilization should be allowed to perish. Responding, the chief exobiologist investigating the ship, Jordan Detweiler, said, Mr. Paramount would have us commit genocide by turning a blind eye to the situation. We can save the civilization. The power requirements to preserve their virtual world are manageable. The matter is now being referred to the Citadel Council for further consideration. August 25th, 2185. No decision yet reached in Ghost Ship case. With time running out, no decision has yet been reached in the case of the alien ghost ship found drifting in Solarian space. Exobiologist Jordan Detweiler estimates the energy reserves are currently powering the virtual alien world are down to 4% and will fail soon. Meanwhile, opportunistic explorers boarded the ship last night and managed to hack into the virtual civilization. Before they were caught, the hackers spent 6 hours to interface with the ship's computers. In that relatively short period of time, it appears that some 180 years passed within the virtual world. Both hackers are currently in deep comas, and doctors are unsure as to their recovery. The interface was too much for their systems to absorb. Trying to reconnect their minds to their bodies after being away for so long mentally was too large a shock. Physically, they're fine, but I wager scrambled eggs have more consciousness. August 27th, 2185. Ghost Ship Saga ends under veil of secrecy. The saga of the alien ghost ship has come to a surprising end. Earlier today, reports surfaced that the Citadel Council was prepared to rule against saving the ship, fearing its AI system was sophisticated enough to pose a security threat of unknown dimensions. In a response, Chief Scientist Jordan Detweiler inserted himself into the virtual alien world to warn its citizens of their civilization's imminent end. He returned 1 minute later, apparently equal to half a year within the accelerated timeline of the alien world, bringing a treaty offer from its inhabitants. At that point, details turned sketchy. One inside source claims the virtual aliens offer scientific advancements far beyond anything we have in return for assistance. A veil of secrecy was immediately erected with Citadel intelligence agencies classifying the matter as top secret. Rumors now have Jordan Detweiler embarking on a council-sanctioned mission into the virtual world to make diplomatic contact. September 15th, 2185. Ghost ship researcher Jordan Detweiler sighted on the Citadel. The famed virtual ghost ship is back in the news today after a reported sighting of MIT exobiologist Jordan Detweiler. This follows weeks of rumors that Detweiler had embarked on a diplomatic mission into a virtual alien world that he discovered on the ship's supercomputer. It is now understood that Detweiler's body remains in a controlled coma while his consciousness explored the artificial civilization. However, multiple eyewitnesses on the Citadel claim to have seen Detweiler visiting the Presidium recently. Council spokesperson would only say, "We do not comment on internal council matters." This fueled speculation that Detweiler was indeed acting on behalf of the Council in his logins to the virtual world. September 19th, 2185. Kyra Detweiler claims her father is being deliberately endangered. An unusual twist today in the case of MIT exobiologist Jordan Detweiler. Acting on recent rumors that he was seen visiting the Citadel, Detweiler's daughter Kyra traveled to the Galactic Hub and demanded a meeting with him. Although she signed a confidentiality agreement, Miss Detweiler claims she was repeatedly denied access. "They only let me see my dad after I raised hell about it," she said. "I can be prosecuted for speaking to the media, but I don't care. He's in danger. There's something wrong with him, and the council knows it." Council representatives continue to refuse to comment on the matter. Right, 2 more of these. I hope this is alright, by the way. September 20th, 2185. Kyra Detweiler releases statement to GBC News. Kyra Detweiler, daughter of famed MIT exobiologist Jordan Detweiler, has released a statement to GBC News alleging the Citadel Council is covering up her father's deteriorating medical condition. He didn't even know who I was, his own daughter. I got 5 minutes to speak with him before security whisked him away. Is he sick? Is he brain damaged? Council representatives declined to comment on the situation, fueling speculation that Dr. Detweiler was profoundly changed by his visit to the virtual world inside a derelict spacecraft. Silence is a terrible answer, wrote columnist Urla Den. The public doesn't know much, but it knows that anything related to AI or synthetic life is something to fear. Refusing to comment leads us all to assume the worst. September 21st, 2185, Council spokesman responds to cover-up allegations. A furor has erupted over the recent GBC News conversation with Kyra Detweiler, daughter of noted MIT exobiologist Jordan Detweiler. Ms. Detweiler alleged the Citadel Council is covering up her father's deteriorating medical condition, triggering immediate backlash from all quarters of the galaxy. In response, the Council held a hastily arranged press conference to manage damage control, at which spokesperson Anton Gaylor said, acting on behalf of the Council, Jordan Detweiler did indeed visit the virtual world he discovered. Yes, Dr. Detweiler was seen on the Presidium recently, but this was his body, not his mind. He has, for lack of a better term, swapped with an alien consciousness in the virtual world. This procedure was the most stable way for their ambassador to gain access to our physical universe for diplomatic discussions. A stunned media corps quickly erupted with questions, but the Council spokesman declined further comment. September 23rd, 2185. Scientific world still absorbing Jordan Detweiler mind swap revelation. The scientific world is still absorbing the news that an ambassador from a virtual alien civilization is currently visiting the Citadel. An inside source reveals that during his travels within the virtual civilization, MIT exobiologist Jordan Detweiler agreed to allow the virtual consciousness of an ambassador Saigan to use his body as a conduit to interact with our physical universe. It is unclear to what extent Dr. Detweiler maintains control of his body. It's complicated, said the source. We aren't just talking about diplomatic ties between two planets or species, but between two universes. One physical, the other virtual. The source has refused to divulge details on the nature of the virtual alien world. September 24th, 2185. Virtual alien ambassador petitions Citadel Council for asylum. Breaking news today from the Citadel, where Ambassador Saigan, the virtual alien inhabiting Dr. Jordan Detweiler's body, called an unscheduled press conference to issue the following statement. Long ago, our people lived in your universe of physical matter. When our sun went supernova, we sought refuge in a virtual world free of needless pain and suffering, climate disasters, disease, and many other ills faced by creatures of solid flesh. Some now feel that remaining in this world after the danger had passed was a mistake. We realize that distress can sometimes provide a catalyst for evolution. We missed the turmoil of physical existence. As such, I formally petitioned the Citadel Council for asylum. I no longer wish to return to my former world. September 25th, 2185. Questions raised about Dr. Detweiler and Ambassador Saigan's fates. After yesterday's stunning request for asylum, Ambassador Saigan had been placed in a secure wing of the Presidium, while the Citadel Council deliberates its course of action. Questions have arisen about the legal, ethical, and physical implications of allowing the emissary to remain in Dr. Jordan Detweiler's body, while the exobiologist's mind remains in the virtual alien world. When asked what the Council should do if the aliens were to hold Detweiler hostage, Detweiler's daughter Kyra said, "Pull the plug. Remind them who's really in control." The Council has already ruled out this option, citing the moral implications of wiping out the last remnants of an entire civilization. September 26, 2185. Volunteers step forward to swap places with virtual aliens. Deadlocked Council deliberations over the fate of Ambassador Saigan ended today with a surprising twist. The Council will grant asylum to the virtual alien emissary in the body of a volunteer, allowing famed MIT exobiologist Dr. Jordan Detweiler to return to his own body. Ambassador Sagan will transfer her consciousness into the volunteer's body, while the volunteer's consciousness is downloaded into a computer. Upon hearing this decision, some 400 individuals from various races have volunteered to swap places with aliens inside the virtual world who wish to rejoin the physical universe. One Asari volunteer regarded this as an amazing opportunity to explore a new realm of existence, while a Solarian volunteer said, "I'm doing it because I'm tired of our universe. It's a mess." Well, there you go then.
Please, enjoy your day.
Alright, I was able to talk to Liara, so I think I'm going to see if I can talk to everyone else. And then I'm probably going to do some more exploring on the galaxy map real quick.
Not right now.
That's
Dang
a pretty
it,
basic
Garrus.
response from a Solarian.
What?
That's a pretty based response from a Solarian.
Yeah. Well, you don't think Solarians are based, you heretic?
No, that would...
No, but just like, yeah. I almost like the idea of a Solarian changing bodies who's like, I'm not a big fan of like a 40-year lifespan. I'd like to live a little longer, please.
Yeah, that's fair. Although then that would...
Dude, can you imagine how much shit Solarians would get done if they went into the virtual world temporarily?
I mean, yeah, a lot.
I let everyone listed on that
No, they,
memorial
because
wall down.
again, so
You had the courage
Solarians'
to support
mental
Joker
capacity, again, the
Garrison Talley did.
Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity, like they said.
Were they cut?
Uh,
I think not. Greg, you're
because of their
the bravest and most loyal man
increased
I know.
speed and intelligence. Like, imagine if they had like, again, where time is different in that other dimension. Had the time from that universe to conduct like different experiments.
Right, but by that token, the guy, the virtual alien who swaps with the Solarian is only going to be able to live for at least 10 to 20 years at that.
Well, if you remember, time moves differently in the virtual world. Like, one minute is like a bunch of days in there. So, like,
that's true.
If a Solarian has gone into the virtual world for like 6 months, he's like been there for 60 years.
That's
so just
true.
Just imagine how much wisdom he gained within that 60 years that he could share with everybody. Oh yeah, we can improve medical science by doing this. We can, because all he did was have 60 years to think, basically. He basically said, I found loopholes around this problem and this problem and this problem. You know?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay,
I seriously have to question Kasumi's tastes here, especially given what Jacob does if you romance him as femshep. Why would you want that? Also, he's like getting married, so I mean, Kasumi, you're not gonna like mess with that, are you? Or then she probably doesn't really care all that much. Or unless she's doing that specifically to like troll him or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Like he had a thing for Jacob back in the day, so even after he gets married, she may still have a thing for him.
Those FBA couplings you got last tour are still holding up.
She's kind of loose with her,
Shepard.
Nothing to report.
That's fair.
FBA couplings for the last tour holding up. Thanks again, Commander.
Yeah, Commander. Oh dear. Jorman gunned anti-proton injectors. Oh yeah.
You're gonna need more credits, bro.
Yeah. Why the
do more missions.
I'm gonna do more missions.
The good news is you'll be able to get credits easier once you unlock the Armax Arsenal Arena.
Yep. Not gonna do that just yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, credits are unlimited by the time you go down there.
I'm gonna steal that Prothean artifact before the Reapers get to it real quick. Take a gander where it is. We're in the Arbitus Tau cluster.
Oh, let me guess. Therum?
Yep.
Gee, how did I guess? Oh, I know, because there's severely damaged Prothean ruins that I left there, so. You actually get to land there, or is it?
No, it's just you just get it and go.
Damn, I would have loved it if they had like mods for like they modded ME3, like old maps from the first game into ME3 that you could go through again.
You know how much fuckery that would take, especially with this version of the Unreal Engine? Not to mention whatever much of Mass Effect's code itself is encrypted. I mean, I get it, to mod the game, you have to essentially decrypt the code. That's why the Unpacker exists in ME3 Explorer.
Commander, this system saw a lot of action.
Yep.
There may be survivors.
Is there a thing where you can actually walk around? Where you can actually walk around Omega after you've completed it?
Yeah, I do have that installed. I'm trying to remember. I think I have that one installed. It's alpha. It's very much like an alpha release, but it's here, and I'm willing to bet that a Legendary Edition version of the port got version of it got ported. Ooh, discharging the
No, it did not for the console version, but maybe for the PC.
Discharging the FTL engines is an act that rarely fires the imagination, but there are exceptions when the act can lead to something enticing. As you gaze upon Ploba's surreal aurora, you are contacted by Edie. The captain of a ship called the Adrastus has spotted the Normandy is requesting an audience. Naturally, you oblige. The Adrastus' captain, Hypatia, is a Turian, shorter than you have seen before, with sonic silver carapace and with a pleasant, fervent demeanor. Over a glass of Turian brandy, she explains that she's here on a council-funded research expedition. The mystery of Ploba had fascinated her for years, and she's keen to solve it before it's too late. Hypatia explains that the survey ships have discovered tantalizing evidence of massive, solid structures deep within the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be anything natural. Previous attempts to communicate with the structure have repeatedly failed, and the last attempt to contact deep anomalies ended in disaster and the loss of a dozen crewmen. After a quiet moment spent staring out the viewport at Ploba, she requests your aid in a final attempt at communication. She believes that the best chance to solve the riddle of Ploba is to use Normandy's bleeding-edge technology. Time is a precious commodity. Do you dare waste it to pursue what could be a meaningless quest? I mean, I don't see a reason not to help her out.
It's up to you, man.
Let's see what happens. You'd agree to help solve this mystery by offering up the Normandy's systems and hoping that the delay will prove worth the wait. She transports across the Jovian submergence vehicle from the Adrastus and begins modifications. Some of the crew are more keen to return to the fight than to play scientist, but Hypatia is thrilled and by the end of the following date is ready to be deployed. After climbing to the submersible with the Turian Joker positions the Normandy as close as he can to Ploba's atmosphere, Hypatia eases the vehicle from the shuttle bay and begins a descent toward the planet. Parachutes deploy after breaching the exosphere, slowing your descent and conserving power for a return home. Powerful winds buffet the vehicle, but stabilizers prevent you from feeling their full force. The sight before you is extraordinary and rarely seen, a boundless sky, its clouds creating a sense of immensity that is both devoid of form and endless in its complexity. The Turians looked as awed as you feel by the view, but she is shaken by her reverie by a warning from her VI. As the submersible delves deeper through Ploba's cloud layers, the pressure starts reaching dangerous levels and she is forced to halt the descent. The parachute is cut and the Ezocore comes to life, but you cannot hold here long before you will be forced to reactivate the main engine. She activates the beacon. A data burst is transmitted from the submersible towards the core of the planet. Nothing happens. Visibly deflated, Hypatia turns to you and admits defeat through gritted teeth. If you don't leave the planet soon, the pressure will prove too great and overwhelm the submersible. Reluctantly, you agree that it's time to leave and begin keying in the command to activate the main engine. It's time to go home. All of a sudden, colossal energy pulse bursts from Ploba's mysterious interior towards the ship. The power surge ripples through the vehicle, computer systems and even the engines are overwhelmed by its arrival, and the submersible slips into free fall. By some fluke, the artificial gravity remains active, and the pair of you initiate a system reboot and activate the main engine. Negative mass envelops the Jovian submergence vehicle before the engines kick in, and you ascend back to the Ploban atmosphere to the relative safety of open space where the Normandy is waiting. Not even the Turian's inexpressive carapace can hide her elation. Rebooting the system has revealed that the Pulse filled her databank's capacity. She has definitive proof that something intelligent lies at the heart of Ploba, a mystery to continue unraveling. After you bid farewell and Hypatia returns to her ship, you take one last look through the viewport at the magnificence of Ploba. So much is unknown about this jewel in the infinite darkness, and perhaps one day the curtain may be pulled back and the truth finally revealed. Perhaps you will be here to see it. You know, that sounds like the script of a really good Star Trek episode.
Huh.
Like a really good I dare say a pretty good Star Trek Voyager episode.
Probably.
Just replace Hypatia with Captain Janeway. Because that sort of thing is up her alley.
Alright, gentlemen, I'll be back. I gotta use the restroom.
Alright.
Alright.
Yep, sorry CT, I know it's a lot of talking and reading in this session, but...
Okay.
Are you... Yeah. How have you been?
Doing well.
Good.
I found something.
Shut up, Reapers. For that.
Hold on, I have to do something here.
What's up?
I have to do something.
Let's scan this quick. Ooh, credits, nice. Now let's get the fuck out.
Reapers eluded. Signal confirmed.
Fucking Reapers need to get off my back. Oh shit, why are there so many of them? Okay, I'm gonna let them catch me so I can respawn in the system. Okay. Scan from here so we get everything.
Signal confirmed.
The Ajin core, very nice. A rocky asteroid. Some credits, and then I know this is fuel.
I found something.
Oh shit, don't tell me. No, fuck. Okay.
I found something.
Okay. Oh no, reading. Yes, Net. It'd be nice if these were made into full missions, but unfortunately some stuff is beyond even modders' capabilities, so they make do with what they got. But I mean, I like it. It's a nice chance to like stretch those creative writing muscles, and a lot of it is extremely lore friendly, so... let's take a look at that codex entry on Ploba. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, others believe that an ancient... Oh yes, right here. Adherents of this, some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer. Adherents of this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals toward the sunken megastructures, hoping to gain the machine's attention. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach and salvage Ploba's deep anomalies went tragically wrong and ended with the crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the gas giant's lower atmosphere. That sucks. So yeah, that gives further context to that little side adventure we went on. Attic and Beta. Let's see how Pharos is doing. Doesn't look like the Reapers have gotten to
Commander,
this system
Admiral
yet.
Hackett believes this system may contain assets we could use for the Crucible.
Ooh,
Signal
Elitania,
confirmed.
I remember this planet. I remember that one well. That's where we had that little text adventure in Mass Effect 1. Alright. Pharos.
I found something.
Long time no see. Do we need some evacuation of the colony here, or...? Looks like they've got a good population still. Very nice. Glad to see that Zeus Hope is doing well. And we've got exogeny scientists for the Crucible. Very nice, very nice. It's gonna take every single scientist and resource we have to make sure that the Crucible remains operational. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. Nubian Expanse, why the fuck not? Oh boy. They're not kidding when they say it's an expanse.
Signal confirmed.
And besides it, ooh, Pragia. I'd rather
Ah yes! Nubian! We have lots of that!
Good fucking God, I jumped in my seat. Thanks a lot, asshole.
Sorry. There was a beep that came on the show. I came back in.
No. Oh, it must have been. It must have been disguised by Uncharted Worlds. I don't know.
Where did CT go?
I don't know. I think you frightened him off. Although he did say he had to go do something, so... Maybe
What'd you think of the cringe I made?
It was very cringe, sir. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I just remember that line, and I remember that from Steven Seagal film. No joke, he was like a vampire.
Huh.
It's like a lady goes, "Who are you?" "My name is Tal." And then immediately after, a guitar riff starts playing. I don't know. I'm like, okay, Steven had to request this.
Ooh, what's over here? It's strange I'm not really picking up anything on the scanners.
Ned says he beat the flying trial.
I found something.
Nice. What? Oh. Legacy?
I like that for, I like that for in Hogwarts Legacy.
And
they
then-
added the Quidditch field, but you don't actually get to play in it.
Yeah, maybe that's DLC. A sight of 43 Spidey looms in front of you. A planetary scan reveals that it's suffering through a nuclear winter, with many regions flooded with radiation. Scans also detect 3 ships with unknown profiles on the surface and a weak native radio signal a few kilometers from their location. Liara takes a moment to call up archaeological records on the planet. She explains that the native inhabitants once had a thriving civilization, but they rendered themselves extinct through a sudden, intense nuclear conflict. As you do. She also notes that a year ago, the Silurian researchers recovered stockpiles of ancient warheads. There may still be some buried beneath the surface. You decide to investigate and order Cortez to prepare the shuttle for launch. Damascus approach, Cortez flies low between the imposing skyscrapers. Their ruins hold a terrible beauty. Each carries the scars of 1,000 years of neglect. Their shells touched by nuclear fire. The interior beams warped. Glass melted before cooling on the city streets below. Hardy plants have climbed the ancient superstructures to escape the radioactive storms. Even here, life is trying to find a way. You disembark several streets away from the ships, and immediately your heartsuit chimes a hazard warning about the radiation. Your squad moves quietly through the desolate streets, passing half-buried statues of nameless leaders and charred, decayed wreckage that might have once been native transportation. You spot the alien starships beside an unearthed bunker. Unknown aliens are setting up explosives against a concrete blast door, and it's clear they are heavily armed. Edie explains that the ships belong to some of the species in the Terminus systems. One is owned by the Lacenti, a Silurian shoot-off exiled from the console space, but the other 2 are unknown to her and she cannot judge their capabilities. One of your squad reminds you that there is another radio signal just outside the city which appears to be of native origin. The wiser option might be to investigate the other location rather than fighting 3 pirate crews for possession of this bunker. I tend to agree with that. Let's investigate the signal. With the risk of radiation poisoning and only a limited time before your heartsuit is overwhelmed, you decide against ambushing the aliens. You retreat along the same path, treading carefully to avoid detection, and you aren't followed. Cortez takes off and continues to use stealthy maneuvers to prevent the aliens from catching wind of you. It's not long before you find yourself sweeping over a radioactive desert towards snow-capped mountain peaks. Somewhere in there lies the source of the ancient radio transmission. You spot a path through the mountains which, although severely weathered, is clearly an unnatural route. You follow the ancient road through the mountains until it reaches a plateau. There is a partially concealed blast door into the mountain. You disembark and enter the structure. The structure within was clearly military in function. There are vehicles which remind you of late 21st century gunships and tanks, but with an elegant aesthetic that feels strange to your human concept of design. They were clearly built for a people very different to man, yet their intended purpose is clear even if they are no longer functional. Here and there you find the remains of the native soldiers, their bodies mummified and preserved. While deeper in the facility, you find the telltale signs that this is another bunker containing weapons of mass destruction. Before you can call in the discovery, you receive a warning over your comms. The pirates are on their way.
You say as you wipe the dust off your PS4.
Your team hunkers down behind the ancient vehicles for cover. Proximity grenades are planted near to the entrance, and you wait. The whine of engines is heard as the 3 ships approach, and then the crunch of boots on snow as the aliens disembark. One ship hangs in the air before the open blast door, its weapons trained on the vehicles, anticipating where you have taken cover. Suddenly, the ship explodes, and you catch a streak of black and white as the Normandy swoops past. Joker's enthusiastic celebration bursts over the radio, but you pay no heed to it. The proximity grenades detonate, taking out several disorientated pirates before your squad guns down the rest. With the threat eliminated, you call for a shuttle. Before leaving, you place a beacon so salvage crews can recover the ancient warheads. You then climb aboard the shuttle and return to the Normandy. All that for some WMDs. Legacy. And you know what the best part of this is, Netcat? They will never know. Are we referring to Hogwarts Legacy? Or perhaps Star Trek Legacy? So I've played that one, and it's actually not as bad as I first thought it was. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's alright. I guess the other people that were here got bored of all my reading. I'm like, too bad, this is an RPG, fuck you.
So how many times I gotta slap Sensitive Joy?
Oh, what's she doing now?
She asked if she's annoying.
She's not annoying. I think I'm annoying, even now with all my reading.
I guess I gotta slap some sense into you too.
Good luck doing that one over a text, over voice chat. You fool!
Okay, listen to this.
Ah!
You feel that?
How?
That's my stand power.
I thought it was your Hamon. And yes, I did see Joseph use Hamon to kill the bit of Dio's brain. Ooh, we got
that wasn't Dio's
doctor.
brain, that was net slap.
Net slap?
No, he said slap.
Oh. You fool. Your stand is weak compared to mine. Oh god, what would Shepard's... Oh god, I don't even want to think about any of the Mass Effect characters with the stand, because any Krogan with a stand is terrifying enough a prospect. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to Gemini Cygna, then Argus Rho, then the Shadow Sea, then Styx Theta, and then over to the Nima cluster to investigate the missing scouts.
Got it. Multiple jump road trip. Should I bring some popcorn?
Yes. It's just I'd rather get a lot of this done now rather than later on. So I'm not constantly boring you guys with a bunch of reading.
Hey, you think boring is reading? You think reading is boring?
Some seem to think so.
Well, it is, but it depends on how it's read. Again, that's part of the reason why I love audiobooks.
I take it I'm not really reading it very well then. Oh shit. Well, that's gonna make. Well, this is gonna make this is gonna make coming back to the mass relay more interesting.
Faster than light jump successful.
Not really.
Really?
Yeah, it's easier than you think. Just go to where you think the portion of the map the mass relay is when you jump in, and then just hit it.
Yeah, that's fair. There was another mod that like removes the whole Reapers chasing you thing. I thought about it, but I'm not gonna install that because that's not how this was supposed to be played.
No, I actually agree with that concept because if that were the case, then this whole map section would be without concept.
Yeah, and also
it depends on what person is looking for in the stream to be on.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also, again, Annihilus, you haven't had practice like a lot of other people have in doing audiobooks. So, you're gonna read the way you usually do, so.
And I don't really read out loud at all that much.
I do when I'm trying to be dramatic. Like trying to portray characters.
The Gorger Lord is not dead, you insipid babies! You peerless fools!
Well, I already know I can do either a young or pretty old.
Ah, but can you do Tim?
I am an enchanter.
Wrong Tim!
And some will call me Tim.
Nothing here. Okay. And I think I'm also doing this because if I remember right, more of the galaxy map unlocks as you go in the vanilla game, so I'm thinking that more like, the map stays the same, but more stuff is revealed as it was in the vanilla game, since you're technically not supposed to have access to these systems right away.
Probably.
Oh, hi, Pinnacle Station.
Or what's left of it.
Most useless piece of DLC. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Pinnacle Station was a waste of resources.
Again, it was early in the franchise, so I can see the merits of having it in the first game before there was like a Mass Effect 2 or 3. Because, it's just like a fun little training simulator, right?
Right, but it costs
But as the
money.
games go on, you get Mass Effect 2, which is just a fun game in general, and then Mass Effect 3, which eventually added through the Citadel DLC, the Armax Arsenal Arena.
It's better. It's just that concept better executed.
Yeah. I will say that the combat is faster paced. You're gonna run out of fuel soon. I hope you fuel depot is.
Well, I can always jump back to the Citadel or something, but at this point I am definitely living off the salvage fuel deposits. I like living life on the edge.
You gotta do more missions, get more credits.
I found something.
This is where the crows come from. Our scans have located a battery defunct turning turrets orbiting Antietam that many have suffered irreparable damage and only a few appear to be worth salvaging. The recon team carefully retrieves half a dozen turrets and stores their components in the cargo bay. These will be transferred to the Nauru Combine at the earliest opportunity. I don't think that needed a text bubble datapad thing, but you do you, Spectre mod.
Not entirely.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go see what Rex's scouts are up to. Oh.
On Utuku.
Oh,
To
right, that listening post. Yes. And, Utuku is actually a form of, demon in, the Bartimaeus books. They're kinda stupid. I think it's even spelled the same way. Just making sure there's nothing around here to find.
There's nothing in these systems.
Okay.
So a friend is now playing Battlefield, or I
yeah,
missed it.
Battlefield 2042. Let's see. You know what? I don't really take ED all that often.
So you can't bring Rex on this one?
No, they're only available for, I mean, Rex is available because he's currently on the ship, but they're only available for non-story missions, so stuff like the N7 missions. Because then you kind of have to get around the whole, they technically don't have dialogue. You know what?
Honestly, he should be available for,
I mean, I kind of get it. I feel like something would break if we tried to bring him. Ooh, the X5 Ghost or the Striker. I'm gonna put these away, actually. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I remember what I faced in this mission, so I'm gonna bring some heavy ordnance. Not that heavy. I like the Eviscerator, but... Actually, I need some fire power for this one. I think I'll be fine with just these two things. Unless, of course... Fuck it, I'm bringing the Scorpion. Explosives. Let's see, Javik. Take that. This is technically your weapon. And I don't care about the pistol, you can just take whatever. Now, Edie, I really don't like SMGs, but... yeah, Locust. And the Carnifex. Alright, let's do it. Auto level for your last ones. And if I cryoblast, it's useless. I'm not getting it.
Has there been any change in the situation, Commander?
Our backup's waiting for us at the drop point. Arlac Company, Krogan Commandos. That's correct. They are an accomplished unit, made famous for their decisive action liberating a colony from Batarian pirates. Good to hear. Other than that, there's been no word from a team of Krogan scouts since they went through the Rachni relay. There are many reasons that communication with the scouts could be disrupted. We don't know much, but no Rachni activity has been reported. Still, it's troubling there are rumors at all. It's been years since you released the last Rachni Queen on the condition she'd disappear forever. Her race was all but extinct. She would not risk annihilation by starting a war. Just be ready for anything.
Yeah, Shalom just arrived. You better get moving, Team 2. See anything, let me know.
Grunt?
Shepard? Shepard!
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
They did. Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me.
I've seen a GIF of this before where it's like,
but the situation
Shepard going grunt, he goes,
yeah, they got bigger problems, alright. That's why I'm out here running Arlac Company. They're tough, think they're invincible. Reckless, but effective.
The council put me in lockdown to keep the women off me. Didn't want problems, but the situation changed.
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How'd you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
It wasn't easy. When Rex put Arlac Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tajanka and became part of Clan Urdnot. I was an equal, and being the strongest, I was chosen to lead this honored company.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred Krogan being in charge.
I collected a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect me.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if your Krogan are half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
Glad you're here to crack some heads, Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. Rachni. Chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
Yes, you are the one. The Krogan who occupied my quarters in Normandy. You left your mark.
What? Who is this, Shepard?
You shouldn't be so anxious to face the Rachni. They were formidable opponents, even to my people.
Ask me later.
Whatever you say.
Huh.
We don't know if the Rachni...
I never knew about that.
We're here to find the scouts. I didn't see any signs of activity during our approach.
Agreed. But this place smells wrong. Like a bad wound. Our scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
Encountering a Rachni nest would be very dangerous.
Arlac Company, move out! Grab what you need, Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.
Sounds good.
You get that laugh. I'm a little surprised you didn't bring Garrus.
Oh, does he have something to say with Garrus? I mean, I thought about it, but I'm like, I'll take Edie. I don't really take her out all that often on missions.
There's a little bit of a dialogue exchange there. Imagine, oh, hey, Dad. Mom said I had.
Hello?
Oh, CT's back.
Ah, CT, are you alright?
A long way down.
He's muted, though.
I'm not gonna use the bench because...
Right behind you.
I always forget which of these things are gonna fall.
What did you do after the collectors were defeated?
I spent most of my time back on T'Chaka learning what it was to be Krogan. In the lab where I was created, the lessons were like fighting with practice weapons. They had no bite, no impact.
You got like a 6-month
my mom asked me to take the dogs for a walk, so that's what I had to. Leaving her
means Eye of Wrath. We're named after the fierce T'Chaka son. Rex handpicked us from different clans to show a united Krogan.
Wait, who's
we were sent because we're the strongest.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Keep her in prayer.
Anything on you about the
Okir ensured I knew of the Rachni. They are respected as an enemy. Everyone thought they were dead, defeated by the Krogan. You proved that wrong. If they're here, my blood demands.
If you can't see if your dad can find the guy who hooked her up with ivermectin.
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost.
That's what worked for me, was that.
They weren't going anywhere. Doesn't
I
matter.
had that,
We're
a steroid,
and burn them out.
And I think when I had COVID, I had like one bad.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Felt like.
She's lucky she didn't get flattened.
Shepard!
Pretty much.
You in one piece?
Ma, you okay?
Keep in radio contact.
On our way!
Mom, the other Krogan are making fun of me again.
Something up ahead.
Hello. Hey, kid's here.
Hey.
Brut, got a body of a scout here.
Yeah.
Been dead a few days.
We're just talking. Annihilus is streaming Mass Effect on YouTube, so.
I'm watching the monster movie by Rob Zombie. It's not bad. It's not perfect.
What is, really?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
I'm not normally a big fan of Rob Zombie stuff.
Well, I like his music, but his movie stuff is hit or miss. But this is more. It is close to the material. But it has a little revisions to it.
What is that?
Oh, you think she's taking? That's good. If she's on that, she should be okay.
What happened?
Don't take too much. Just don't take too much ivermectin. Maybe like 1 or 2.
Who's on ivermectin?
Oh, CT's mom has COVID.
Oh my god.
But I think it might be COVID. I said the thing that got me through it was my mom, like, for the first couple days gave me like ivermectin, and then she also gave me steroids and Z-Pack.
We've got AIDS
I had,
and
like,
Reaper-Tech down here.
Creepy.
In all seriousness, I hope everyone's doing okay.
Yes.
We're all living, thriving, surviving as best we can.
Yeah, I'm looking for commissions, but he's open. I could use the funds for surgery.
Get on.
Oh shit. Get down, stay down.
What kind of surgery do you need? Just out of curiosity.
I don't want to talk about it too soon until I see the neurologist on 28th. I'm gonna put it this way, it's not cancerous.
Alright.
That's good to know. But still, you know, there should be something you can use for your health.
It's not like that, it's something else, it's bad.
What is it?
They caught it early though.
That's glad to hear.
Yeah, but it's just, they want to determine how to treat it.
I'm likewise glad that it's nothing like too terrible.
Well, like you said, they caught it early, so.
Yeah, it's small amount versus being bigger later.
Okay, this is something funny.
So it's not funny, CT.
No, I found an image on Twitter that's funny.
Yeah, I had a brony make me a gift card out of the blue and I got tagged in the server. I don't know. I guess my character's getting popular and they want to modify it. Is that a good or bad sign? If they want
modify
to
your character. What does that mean?
I don't know, they turned my character from a fox to a brony. I'm like, what?
What?
Brony? You mean
Yeah, I'm not into brony shit, but the person is. It's like I don't know why.
Sort of in your friendship?
Very good.
Yeah, it's a conservative server. It's Freedom Tunes. They have a server. They used to have a furry section. And they got rid of it for some reason. I don't know why. Last May. It's like they can't grasp their conservative furries.
Looks like we're finding another way out of here. Come on!
What was that noise, Shepard?
Shocker.
Sounded bad.
Cave in. We're alright.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
Well, that hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Yeah.
I must say, Jotaro is quite the,
I know what happened to the scouts.
What'd you find?
They got hit hard. The leader ordered them to carry weapons deep
Quite
into
the
the
what?
caves.
quite the mouth on him.
They died.
Yeah.
So we could make it to the central chamber.
Especially when
Come
talking
on.
about his mother, jeez.
Yeah,
If my mom ever caught me saying anything like that, she would kick my ass.
Yeah, and the person also reinterpreted the quote I put on my Twitter profile.
People reinterpret anything and everything on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not really surprising.
I feel like Twitter's built for that. To
No, but
intentionally mislead and not start like a conversation so much as to start a bitch war.
Well, I posted a furry reply to the person, so that may piss them off. If it escalates, I'll post my anti-Brody going like.
Flame them all.
Looks like the last message.
I posted in the chat there, the Watch Party chat.
Sorry, named Arava on
The old school meme. Did you see it?
CCT's putting it on.
What does it mean? I can't see it.
Oh, okay, you posted it in the voice version.
Yeah.
Another hall, Shepard.
Oh, you have the old channel there.
Oh, jeez. It's all about the flow.
Yes. And reignite the furries versus the Yes, I posted them.
Nobody likes
Nuke him good. He burned the village.
Oh shit. Abominations confirmed. Abominations are here.
Where?
There.
Where? Oh no, in Mass Effect there's a variant of huts called an Abomination. Normally they're only available in the second game, but Annihilus has being modded so that they're available in levels of the third game.
And guess what else appears later on?
Yeah, you should get Mass Effect. You should get Mass Effect to go if you haven't already. I know CT started a little. Okay. So I know he had to restart Mass Effect 2.
One of my weapons is essentially the bolter from Warhammer 40k. Fires high-powered explosive shells.
Alright, yeah, but do you like that meme I have, that old one from 2012?
But of you burning down the Ponyville? Yeah, that sounds,
That's what escalates. I mean, the person committed sacrilege to my first owner, so...
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, really? Now I gotta do all that all over again.
Oh, I didn't realize you just died. Oh, ooh.
Nope. Dodged right into a grenade.
Oh, of course you did. I hate those barriers.
Hey, Javik, do me a favor. Please Dark Channel Ravager, thank you.
Fucking things have gone out. Don Fetterman is ready for kicking into the hospital for depression.
Huh. Good thing that Abomination just stood there thinking about its choices in life rather than trying to kill us.
I like the picture for the tweet, CT, though.
What picture?
It says, homeless couple found living in Walmart on plate meth lab and 42-inch LED TV. The woman looks like she's surprised she got caught. The dude looks like, yeah, I did it.
Don't let it get a beat on
and I regret nothing.
I'm most couple alive in Walmart. Live in Walmart attic for over 2 years. Is this actually true?
Wouldn't surprise me, dude. Wouldn't surprise me if the dude.
There was a guy living in a mall. I think it was in Jersey or someplace for like 7 years. A hole in the wall. And they banned him from the mall complex. I don't think the guy cares at this point because I guess all the malls have died anyway.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, since all the malls are gone, at least, like, you know, homeless people can, you know, dwell in there until it gets turned into housing or parking lot.
They'll just trespass them, they don't care. They'll let the dream die.
So, yeah, CT's right. There are some malls that are still running. Some malls that are. They're just fewer in number.
See, it seems like they're unsubscribing me again on Twitter. Again. I'm not kidding on that. It's they're doing that again. I'm looking at the numbers and then it's like it was.
Who needs the firestorm when you've got the damn scorpion?
That says I'll see you later.
Okay. See you later.
Okay.
He's in Nihilus's YouTube. He seems to forget we're pretty much using his server for conversations.
He hates Discord, yet keeps the server here.
Who does?
Net.
Wait, why does he hate Discord?
I don't know.
The Reapers are breeding an army down here.
Part of the reason I use Discord chat over, I mean, I know I did one today, but part of the reason I use Discord chat over Spaces is because
I agree.
I don't get the same
Everything that
interference on
matters is
Discord
going
that I
to
do
nest.
in Spaces.
What other places?
I said Spaces, like, you know, a space on Twitter.
What's that?
Space voice
basically, the space is like a voice chat that you.
It's incredibly shitty version of it, but yeah.
But it's not like a private thing like we've got here. It's like a public thing. Running down that. Oh, he picks it up and throws it.
I am Krogan!
Go, Battletoads, go! Mommy, I threw the Krogan down. Are you proud of me?
Come on!
I threw the rack die. Are you proud of me?
Oh, this part sucks.
You have to choose either Krogan foot soldiers or the Arachnite Queen.
Yeah, that and
That wasn't webbing stopping us. That was Reaper tech.
Okay, so
We
I
ready?
mean, can you guys help me out promote my thing?
The Arachnite have backed
What?
off now, but they can
Promote my
smell our
commissions. I have a
rules.
Patreon thing
Any
too.
worthy enemy will regroup and finish us soon.
Close ground.
Personally, I don't have a lot of
Barriers
cash
are
right now.
protecting whatever's down that
As
path.
do
Well,
I.
you could share links.
We'll dig in here, kill anything that's
Oh yeah, no, I can share.
Good
Just
luck.
give me the link and I can share it if possible.
I don't need luck.
Hold on. I'm trying to find it on my phone to serve
I
my.
don't need luck, I have
Alright,
ammo.
get ready.
I can't find the server on my phone. Can you just tag me a minute in the chat?
You guys do this later. Sorry, fuck, sorry, I'll shut up.
Is this the middle of the stream? Can we do this later?
Oh, stream? What kind of stream?
I told you to stream Mass Effect on YouTube right now.
What? Really?
Yeah, didn't you hear me say that?
No.
Take it slow.
Okay.
I mentioned it.
Did you not get my email explaining the situation? I skimmed it.
I don't get emails.
Scott, never mind.
You supposed to be a link to the YouTube?
It's in the. Hang on. I'll put it in the Discord chat. I should have done that earlier. I feel silly for not doing that. There it is. It's in Watch Party.
That does not look like a Arachnite.
I must crawl into a very narrow passage.
Grunt, we've located the central chamber.
You know, this is the part that sucks for me.
Move it! Damn it!
Locate the power node.
Shit. Where is it?
Oh, you're stuck in this
Yeah.
area.
It's it, people!
The way out is the top.
Yep.
Heavy resistance. Oh.
Now, move. Dodge. Shit.
Stuck on a rock. Like that Toby Maguire cursing that instead of he's saying fuck out of the way, I can't see. There are reapers there, motherfucker. I like that with your biotic power you basically just skate across the ground.
Yeah.
Commander, over here.
Woo!
up, right?
Knows on the other side.
This is why I like this weapon. It turns most enemies into mush. Dark Channel.
The one that you fire big cannon shots? Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a bolter from Warhammer 40k.
Okay,
Not literally, but it's the same type of weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. I posted links in the general chat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We'll get on to it.
They aren't letting up. Stay focused.
No shit, Edie.
Oh, right there.
That was a terrible position for it. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do, but that works. So glad I have the Geth turret. And that's why I brought Javik along. Dark Channel.
Keep it up, people.
Okay. Edie, please. Okay. Edie is down. Not anymore. Ravager's the bigger threat. How did I miss? Okay. You know what? I'll take it. Oh, it was my Geth turret. Where are they coming from? Oh. No, that's not it.
Copy that.
Unexpected.
Manning's our road has ceased.
What are you?
The last queen. We listen for the children. They are silent. Although the machines come and take them to war, they die alone, silent, far away.
The Reapers did this to you?
Yeah, sorry, I'm sending I'm sending kids links.
Everywhere.
I let you go back on Novaria. You promised not to interfere anymore. The Rachni were supposed to disappear.
Actually, when I'm sending a link or typing a message, I don't normally like speak a lot. It's just me.
Beautiful children. Harmony. The machines came. They heard our song. Their shriek of our notes drowned us out.
They can't hurt you anymore.
Yes, we understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they influence you?
We hear the machines, but they cannot control us. Remove this last shackle, and we are free.
Hopefully that helps you reach your goal, brother.
Return. They will destroy us all. Really fast.
We're getting movement here. A lot of movement.
Copy that, Grunt. Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We will fight for our unborn children. Really fast.
She's weak. She needs time to escape.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here or that company dies. Is that clear?
She's dead.
Listen up! Arlac Company holds the Rachni off while the Queen escapes. We'll buy you some time. Grunt, fall back to our position and lead us out.
Damn you, Shepard! I'm leaving my team. On my way.
Commander, that's an order. She's too valuable an asset to lose.
And spare her the first game just to kill her off now.
Now get us out of here.
Shuttles down that path. I'll hold them off. Get out of here, Shepard!
I can handle this, Mom. I'll make you proud.
Ooh, Krogan hammer.
Like they pretty much uses their own stuff to beat them.
I need to kill fast and bullets too slow, so Grunt started killing Rachni with bare hands.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
Grunt!
Anybody got something to eat?
I have a juice box.
I'm reviewing a report on the Rachni situation.
Is that your juice and crackers on this shuttle, son?
Oh,
That's some pie jack nuggets.
We got burned
Yes,
last time.
we'll stop by McDonald's on the way.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
Space McDonald's.
Oh, didn't you know? McDonald's is now a space food chain.
But we got the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops.
Real Baron burger.
I call that a victory.
With pie jack
Gotta get back to
fries.
it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
We are
Shepard,
hilarious.
you made it out of there.
I wonder how
Sounds
the
like
rest
we
of the
missed a hell
galaxy
of a fight.
would
It was bloody, Rex.
feel about the
Could've
taste
used
of
you.
French fries.
Too busy talking rather than
I have
fighting.
no idea.
Feeling restless.
That's a good
A
question.
war going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace.
Dextro
I heard you made
pizza.
some kind of deal with the Rachni Queen. If they get
This
out
is
of
a-
hand again, put her ass on the line. I heard Grunt managed to get out of there with a few scratches.
Wait, say it again?
You could say that.
We'll
He
get
tries a
patched
French
up.
fry, goes, this
Back
is
in
a
the fight.
vegetable. Yeah, deep fried
Good
and
to hear.
cooked.
I should get back to it.
Not bad.
Keep me posted, Shepard.
A deep fried
Pray for a
spud, you
vegetable
say?
now?
Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
No, because like Krogan usually eat meat, so he's like, yo, this is a... Yeah, not bad. Normally we only use vegetables, so why...
What?
It's a joke, dude.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the drowned asteroid on them.
Intelligence attack on Volus system.
Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Okay, I was kind of heading down that way anyway, but I want to show you something first, Nazo.
Hold on, I'm getting some ice. I need some Wawa. I need to figure out what dinner's gonna be. Well, that's hours from now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hanging out with a friend after this, and we're gonna be getting dinner together.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
Sounds fun.
Sonax Industries scientists.
Maybe my dad and I will drive through some. My mom, my sister, and my two nieces went to chalet, hang out with some friends. So.
As well, Sonax is
So you have all thank yourselves here without the girls?
I'm sure the council will forgive them for helping
Yeah,
with the
because the girls are going home tonight.
Extend those scientists
Yay.
Yeah, sorry about last night, dude. I was freaking tired.
It's okay.
One of these days, I'm gonna be waiting by like the Discord line, and you're not gonna be able to be on because you're gonna be like, "Yeah, my niece wants to play Minecraft."
I just remember playing this, and then in the background, I hear your niece going, "Play!"
Yes, she's very demanding.
You must bow to the little girl. She is your new lord and master. Her cuteness is her stand. Is that correct? Actually, no, if cuteness was a stand, all of our pets would have it.
Joy said not to slap her, please.
Okay.
No, because I remember earlier I had to tell her.
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's
like,
designs.
do I need to? Because she again, she's thought
theoretical particle physics based on
it's the same
specialized
problem
base
you
12
do.
mathematics aren't exactly my specialty. And Javik is his usual forthcoming self. I trade my last
Where you
100
think you're
years to
annoying,
resurrect
but you're
even one
actually
Morphean
like
scientist to help us.
person.
I've never seen Krogan move with such purpose. It's a little terrifying. Ready for the next mission?
Doctor.
I trade my last 100 years, so that's not a lot for you, though.
Sony found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Oh,
You
and,
still have 900 years to go.
check this out.
Doctor, I'd like to hear the song.
Again? Trying to calculate amino acid decay rates.
You said you would once the
Chocolates is looking after him.
Oh, better to die to a thresher maw with
Is he
sharp
napping?
blasting roaring rather than to
Yeah.
play ambassadorial games with the blood of Shiagar in her veins. Off to fight Centurions can't, with diplomats instead of a grant, but she'll be true to Tuchanka's dream and live and die a Krogan queen. For she is the Krogan
Grant,
queen.
you stopped by
hurrah,
Space
brother, the Krogan
McDonald's.
queen. And it is a
Yay!
glorious
Very
thing
nuggies.
to be the Krogan queen.
Do I get jockey milk too? From Space
I really
Cows?
had to twist your
Yes,
arm.
jockey milk from Space Cows.
Space
but not
brown
shifty
cows.
Space Cows.
Shifty space.
No, because there are there are shifty the Space Cow, the shifty Space Cow.
Oh yeah. Alright, I want to see if Javik has anything to say.
Commander.
Nope.
I did not
Probably
expect
just another
to
insult.
recognize this cycle, but I am not surprised.
Where's your hair?
Use them as weapons?
Biological
Your hair is
processes.
vanishing
It
in
was
this
before
lighting.
I was born, but every
Oh, God.
Protean had heard the stories. When we knew of them,
That
the
glitch.
Russians
Yeah, it's
and
probably
their
just a lighting
lives
effect.
thoughts to each other. But our scientists were more interested in their biology.
I bet if you step out of here, you'll be fine.
Harsh conditions.
She borrowed
So we
Harry
bred
Potter's
them for
invisibility
violence,
cloak and only
selected
used
the
it
most
on her hair.
cunning and warlike of the queens. Then we unleashed them upon our enemies. For a time, it worked, until they became too cunning and warlike and turned on us.
Well, it's the way
We
you
put
treated
them down
them.
before they could develop any further. We thought they had been exterminated. Yet it seems our experiment evolved into this cycle's nemesis.
Gavik has some pretty wise words. He was like,
There was no such thing as trusting the Iraqi.
what was it?
They were
One culture thought they
But
had
if
found the
we
way
find the Reapers now,
to enlightenment and
so be
peace. And it's like, what happened to them? They were wiped out by the other culture.
Living in his quarters, I have come to know him better. He will fight the
They
Reapers
disagree.
with great ferocity. I would prefer to be alone.
Yep, there, her hair's back. Hey,
Her hair is slowly returning.
Engineer Adams, what did you want?
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy.
Yeah,
She
it was the
is
lighting.
Normandy.
The lighting was
No,
messing with
she's
your
a
hair.
passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Is Edie the Normandy or is Edie in the Normandy?
You couldn't just move the processors in the
The Normandy is a ship. Edie is a collection of processing hardware contained in that ship. Those are two separate things.
Doesn't the existence of the Reapers contradict that?
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Gabby's just standing there like...
Commander, remember the
My
problem I
head's
mentioned
gonna
about
explode.
core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see,
I'm looking
the venting
sideways,
occurs when
just so you know.
IS-6 are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
No, I'm looking sideways.
Say is that we're
Just
pretty
so
sure
you
we can make
know.
the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance
I'm also
supply
looking
chain.
sideways.
Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
There we go.
Oh, I see, good sir. Oh, wrong.
Well, the
Oh,
UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and
Arlec
high-band
Company.
emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate at mid-range frequencies.
That
Sure,
Ratchet's
maybe we've
dog.
been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yep, that's hers.
Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Hers
Oh,
is
yeah.
your dog now.
There's that too.
Yeah. Puppy.
It's scary.
Space puppy.
Space puppy.
I'm gonna be getting an actual
Like one
one soon.
Krogan just sleeping on the table over there.
Stay. Fine.
Commander Shepard, Erdnot Dag. I speak for Arlec Company.
You're second in command?
I am honored to be chosen for this duty.
I'm glad you made it.
I don't know if he's napping or dead.
He's probably napping.
Probably.
Yeah, his eyes are
I've
closed.
seen that
Yeah.
gun on Tachanka firsthand. I cut the auditory emulators and watched that Cerberus cruiser gracefully and silently disintegrate. Beautiful.
Sometimes I worry about you, man.
Look, James, if you can't appreciate the art that is a slowly disintegrating enemy ship, I don't know what to tell you.
The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check.
Yeah, James is the guy that crashes shuttles into other shuttles, so, like, why would he, complain about a man in enemy crew getting blown to smithereens? So who's in here with Shepard today?
Shepard.
Rex again?
Javik and Garrus.
Let's see if you can get an idiot's array. No, because those symbols remind me of some hot cards.
I do have a Sabacc deck.
Okay, that did it. Where's my
I know.
sniper
You
rifle?
said you got it on Etsy. I want to get my own copy of that. That'd be fun if we could actually play Sabacc together.
Yeah, that
I think
would.
there's an app for it, but like, I actually made a meme about that. I wasn't sure if you saw it.
No, I'll have to check it later. Where's the striker?
I'll send it here on Discord. I'll send it here on Discord. So
Discard.
No, it's been a couple of days since I did the tweets.
Striker, where's the striker?
Oh, there's a donkey. Oh, it's like a starting car.
There it is.
One of those
That's as much as I'm gonna push that for now. Actually, I won't be completely happy with where my weapons are at until I get the frictionless rail on N7 Paladin, but that's not for a while. That's not happening until after the coup.
Parts of Tachanka reminded me of the desert back home.
The
lizards
Del
and
Taco?
worms are bigger, but you know, the sand, everything.
Oh, they didn't bring us one back?
They're probably some tacos, but no dope.
Oh, okay. I guess you can go to Carl's later or something. I thought you guys were going to go to Pizza Shell and
We were, and we did, and it was packed. There wasn't even a place to park. And then
Really?
we were like, okay, what other places are there around here that has kids, like arcade type stuff? The only place we can figure out is Shakey's.
Okay, now Shepard is poor.
Why are you tapping it up?
Did you waste your last bit of credits? Or... Oh, yeah.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Where's my dad? I'm just going to go to Carl's Jr. later.
Ooh. Nyala, unusual communications from virtual intelligence technician Nyala. This one's virtual intelligence has detected a significant communications that reference a species that you reputed to have met on Nevaria in 2183. This one felt that you would appreciate the knowledge that any inappropriate communications regarding this species will be altered. This one believes that this will protect you and your agreement with this species from invasive scrutiny by biased media, and uneducated citizenry. It should be noted that this one's ability to interfere with these specific communications will reduce the sightings of the species become more prevalent in the front line. Will enhance Varen on a colony of Tartar systems, a field test that I was told you had authorized. Our experiment focused on training the Varen to register the husks as their primary prey. In addition, they had increased size and ferocity through the use of genetic manipulation, steroids, and embedded adrenaline injectors. I'll not bore you with the details. The experiment didn't go as we had simulated. Only 11% of Varen kills were their intended targets. The other 89% were colonists in our unfortunate SD regime. The Varen have escaped into the wild. There is no need to put them down. The Reapers will soon do that job for us. We are not classifying this mission as a success. Not to worry, we've not fully written off the project yet. See the turrets. They're come out and finished with their Spectre examination and are working on restoring the turrets. We've been loaned Thanix cannons by the hierarchy to increase their potency. I've seen what those weapons can do. We're lucky to have them. Yet, they've also caused for alarm. They send us weapons rather than ships. The defenses of Homeworld are not adequate. We're no illusions over our vulnerability. If the Turians are struggling to defend Palaven, then they are unlikely to come to our aid. We must consider alternatives to protect ourselves when the time comes. You've demonstrated that the Earth Clan isn't as selfish as reputation suggests, and the Protectorate thanks you for your service. We may call on you again, and when we do, you will be fairly compensated for your efforts. Looks like Grunt's healing fine, and Liara wants to meet me in her cabin about a project. Lysynthia and Enigma beyond the... let's see. If they're limited information, we know they have a smuggling unit that lies within the Terminus system. Spectre authorization will allow diplomatic channels to be opened to Lysynthi smugglers and allow legal entry into Citadel space in exchange for their help with the war effort. This action is highly likely to upset the Solarian leadership. Fuck the Solarian leadership. Am I wrong?
Commander.
It depends on who's in charge of the Solarian leadership.
I believe at the moment Dalatrass is, so fuck her.
Yeah. I like that the military. Nah, this is bigger than. That's why you got like an entire fleet of Solarian. Good, a fleet of people that are. You think, being the smartest species in the universe, the rest of them would learn to use their brain.
So I'm gonna do the service abduction because I need to do another mission.
And you need to refuel.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
You're down to like 100 fuel, bro.
Am I gonna make it? I don't think I can make it.
Probably not. Probably not. It's probably gonna dip into some of your funding if you do it.
I'm probably gonna go bankrupt doing this. Actually, what I can do beforehand.
Go fuel up first.
Yeah, but first, before I even do that.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Citadel missions?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take care of a couple of things.
It'll be there momentarily.
Gotta talk to Barlow.
Man, you can't sell stuff.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do.
I rescued those soldiers.
I fed a lot of dogs.
Oh, you fed a lot of dogs? Did you make new puppies? No, boy. Let me see.
And now that our business is concluded,
You have one newborn puppy?
goodbye, Commander.
Probably hasn't named it yet.
I say,
It's right here.
If you fed a lot of dogs, you should have more puppies. Here, let me,
Yours is there.
Pup.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment.
Okay, so we'll have a puppy named Pup.
Don't mean to interrupt, but I found these schematics. They're pretty old, but maybe they could help you.
Those really are old, but solid. We could totally replace those. You piece those up.
Hang on, gents, I gotta name another dog in my niece's Minecraft server.
Welcome, Commander. One moment, please.
She has about 23 now.
Oh my god, that's a lot of puppies.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go?
He's upstairs.
Oh, he went upstairs?
Yes.
Cutie. Oh, there you are.
You made it off the north.
From now on, you are Pup.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight.
Well, if you feed a bunch of the bus and co.
You gotta see all of them.
Now, if you feed a bunch of the dogs, they'll start breeding.
Turian warship doing at the Citadel.
Looking for dry dock.
I saw her.
She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in the dry
Oh, they're
dock.
all walking around.
Hey, Mason, can you move?
Looking for a haven.
Oh yeah, give me a second.
Maybe it would have been
I'll be
better
right
to
back.
just go down
Sorry.
fighting, like their families back home.
No, I understand. You're in the middle of the street.
About the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there.
You can only take
With
little.
Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians. Not me. Not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ESO cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones, so I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Oh shit. There's one other thing I forgot to do on the Citadel. It's gonna be quick though. Actually, no. First I'll do banning.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Fuck off. Got some exogeny scientists, we got the Arachni. Stop. CT, please.
Sorry.
It's okay. Alright, let's see about that fuel. Oh, thank God, I got a full refill at the Citadel.
Okay, Cerberus abductions.
Cerberus abductions, and then I'm gonna call it a stream.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to name her latest.
Don't worry about it.
She has about 23 of them now.
Aw, puppy.
I may have to expand her house just to make more room for them.
She has all the puppies.
Well, I told them if you feed them, even if it's just, then they'll start breeding. So she made like 10 this morning.
Oh God.
Yeah. She had 12 already, she made 10 this morning, and then she just made an 11. She has such, I think I named one of the dogs. She has such...
Did somebody say maximum warp? Nailed it. Get it? Maximum. Okay, I'll shut up.
Well, Alyssa.
I'm just imagining her making that joke on the shuttles as she says that she's finally maxed out her warp skill and that she's arrived at maximum warp, and then Garrus is just like,
Oh, come on, babe. It was funny.
No.
Yeah, about the 10th time.
Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning.
Yeah, not after the 8th. Not after the 12th. Not after the...
Investigations suggested that people are being taken against their will.
So this is why you had me sit through TNG.
We sent a recon team to investigate in the Cerberus squad's reactor.
Although I'd like to think he would have enjoyed himself with TNG.
Officially, Cerberus is denying
Wait, so you had aliens before on Earth? No, Garrus, that's prosthetics of makeup. Oh.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
And yet you say there's an entire English to Klingon dictionary in existence.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
You don't have to worry about that since we've got universal...
Pack it out.
No, but translating the language is fun, Garrus. Oh, I just remembered. This is the hazard version of this map.
I almost imagine Garrus teaching her Turian language. Just so she can find out what, like, I love you.
Aww. Oh, civilians are being...
Yes.
massacred.
When it's someone else's story, I imagine romantic...
Hey, dipshits! You wanna... How about try shooting at something that can shoot back, huh?
Nice of Rex to take some time out of his busy schedule. Filthy.
Huh?
I said nice of Rex to take time out of his busy schedule to kill people.
I think an Orcus mech is crying.
You know what mod should be available? Primarch Victus can join a battle if you won a certain amount of fight. Like for side missions.
I just picked up the dog tag for Soba's son, so...
What is it, Lieutenant?
Which is kind of what you wanted anyway.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Give the man closure.
We'll do more than that. Soba. Alright, gotta get the civvies out of here. Alright, okay. So, Benning's hazard map has acid rain. It's like, with that in mind, why the fuck would anyone choose to live here?
I don't think they added acid rain to the bro. I'm guessing. I'm guessing it has regular rain too.
Look, try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way.
Save the civilians.
You heard it. We hold here.
Kill the civilians. You imagine having Ice Cube in your squad.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Hot! Get fucked. Oh shit. That was stupid, that was stupid, that was stupid, that was stupid.
Why did you jump down there? If you die, Garrett can't rescue you.
That should have been a mechanic, honestly, having your party members res you.
Yeah, kind of like in, like the old KOTOR and Dragon Age game.
Or Republic Commando.
I know Gears of War eventually.
And even Halo 5 had it.
Yeah, so why didn't Mass Effect have it? I get that it's a single-player game, but if you have, like, competent, intelligent squad mates...
I mean, it's in the multiplayer.
Well, at worst, what should be possible is that there should be a time limit to fight.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works in multiplayer, yeah.
I've actually never played Andromeda's multiplayer.
Andromeda's and 3's multiplayer are basically identical to each other.
Alright, well, I've played 3's, I just never got around to playing them.
It's pretty good.
Well, partially because, like, anytime I tried to load up, there's, like, nobody there.
Really? And there's a lot of people on my end, although, I mean, PC versus console probably get a lot. Oh,
yeah,
hi.
Again, it's console and it's Xbox, so the lobbies are obviously higher. Like, everybody wasn't a fan of it. Pretty much just went back to playing ME3 multiplayer. Because they got more of a kick out of it, you know?
Yeah.
I'd play Andromeda if I knew I could get, like... Maybe when I get a PC, we'll be able to play Andromeda on there together.
Yeah. Or 3 if you plan on getting the original game.
Oh, I do. That's part of the appeal of still getting the original game, is that Legendary Edition doesn't have it. Matter of fact, after CG gets through the game, I'm gonna just for the multiplayer.
Yeah. But I'm guessing if you're getting this on PC, you're probably if you're getting Mass Effect on PC for like the story, I imagine you're getting it through LE.
Guys, I'm probably going to end my portion of this call because my niece wants...
Well, I'm almost done here anyway, so... I'm defending the civilians. Where the fuck are you, Cortez?
Alright, I'll catch you guys later.
Later.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ, Commander.
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Shepard, so I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close?
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were... more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Alright, and before I call it a stream, I'm gonna make one last trip to the Citadel.
So, Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines. How do you beat something like that?
I'll let you know if I think of something.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Shepard, specialist trainers have discovered a weak signal being broadcast from a region close to the Citadel. After analyzing the Citadel, specialist trainer and I agree that it's a distress call. This does not normally warrant your attention, but there have been reports of pirates using distress calls as a tactic to raid passing ships. CSEC claims they do not have the men to spare to investigate. If you wish to look into this, then I will add the coordinates to the galaxy map. Yes. Scientists implanted with AI dies. Ooh. Yeah, went rogue and overstimulated his brain. Shit, that's not good. Now we get the rest of the Ghosts of Antlion storyline. But that's probably going to wait until next time. So the last thing I'm doing here is going to the Citadel to turn in some stuff. Simulative adaptive matrix. Really? Would that be with the Crucible? More asset updated, simulated adaptive matrix, more asset updated. And that was successful. Where was that? Shit. Not that. Escaped AI. I mean, where is it? Did we lose the Sam? Shit. guess we lost the SAM unit. Oh well. Alright, back to the Citadel.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground?
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
Right, got two things to do here. Deliver the news to Ariba and deliver the news to Dominic Asoba. Kind of a downer note to end the stream on, but Mass Effect 3 is... it's Mass Effect 3. A lot of
Don't
people
show much
dying.
activity from the Asari military against the Reapers.
Infiltration and sabotage.
But against Reaper forces, that's...
I know. About as useful as tits on a hat.
I don't want to think about that. You put that image in my head. God damn it, Athena.
Welcome to the Citadel.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Rose of Helium. If these humble words reach you, then I have joined my ancestors.
No.
My dream was to be by your side, a weed beside your beauty, twining together in the warm Tuchanka sun.
Oh, Char.
But if my last days must be with Krant instead of kindness, still I will remember the perfume of your scent and the soft touch of your petals. Let my broken bones build a wall around your garden, so you and the flower we planted together can grow safe and strong.
Thank you. I need to go.
I feel bad now. Shit.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Right. Now we gotta talk to Asoba.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium.
Yes. Have you found my son?
I found your son's body in the slums on Benning. He sacrificed himself to save his squad.
I see. Their guilt made them avoid me. They should feel honored by his sacrifice. I know that I do. Thank you, my friend.
Right, that's done. And on that kind of sobering note, on that sobering note, I'm gonna head back to Normandy and we'll end this episode of Mass Effect 3. I shall continue soon. Back in the cockpit at the galaxy map, and I will end things here. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.